Welcome everybody to our sneak peek into coaching. My name is Jackie Worley and I'm on here with my business partner, Nico, and we are so excited that you are joining us tonight. We hope to not keep you for more than 15 or 20 minutes. So I want to just breeze through this, but first of all, I want to tell you why I got started with Beachbody as a coach. So I started about 2.5 years ago. I was a stay-at-home mom at the time. I had 2 kids over 19 months. And after leaving my teaching job of 10 years, I found myself completely lost in motherhood. I had gained so much weight. I was almost 200 pounds and I was looking for a change, a real change that was going to last. And I came across Beachbody and I went all in. I started with a program called PiYo and I did all the things. I did the shake and the containers and I lost so much weight and felt amazing. And my coach at the time kept asking me to join as a coach, like to actually do this as a coach. And I was like, no way, I am not a coach. I'm a teacher, okay? And I'm gonna go back to the classroom eventually. And this is not for me. I can't do what you do. I saw her posting all over social media and I saw her, like with all of her friends doing all these things. And I was like, there's no way I could do that. Like I was terrified. I was absolutely terrified. But then I started really thinking about it and I started realizing I felt very alone because these workouts are at home. And although I loved doing them at home, I didn't have a huge community because I wasn't diving into the community. And she kept inviting me and she kept telling me all the amazing things that I could do with coaching. And finally, I decided to go all in. And really what that looked like for me at the beginning was just looking around and saying, okay, my mom needs this. My sisters need this, my best friend needs this, my friends from my mom club needs this, my neighbors need this, and really just started going through my head of all the people that I knew could benefit from this lifestyle. And I started inviting them and I started growing my business. And with time, I grew confidence. My business now looks nothing like my business looked back then, thank God, because I started real rough, just like all of us do. It's a huge learning curve. But thankfully, I had my upline, my team of coaches above me that were there with me every step of the way. And now I can confidently say that I will never go back to classroom teaching. I am so happy with the choice that I made and the freedom that I have every single day to work my business. And I'm also very grateful that I get to work alongside people like Nico. And I'm going to have her tell you a little bit about herself as well.
All right. Thank you, Jackie. I started with Beachbody. It was like 6.5 years ago. A friend just said, I was looking for workouts because I'm a realtor. I have teenagers. I was like on the committee for their swim team. I was a volunteer here, there, and everywhere. I did way too many things. And I was trying to get to this TRX class Mondays at 6. And we all know, it doesn't matter, how many of those hats you wear to, we know that our day can change on a dime. So it drove me crazy when I could not get to this one freaking class every week. So she introduced me to 21 Day Fix Extreme. I said, fine, I'll do it. I don't know why this coach, who is still in our community, by the way, and she's amazing, said, do Extreme because I think you can do it. Well, I couldn't. I literally would sit on my couch and curse Autumn for at least half of those minute moves and just like near tears, like nobody can do this. This is too hard. But I never stopped pushing play. And I did the things and I kept doing the fitness. And then it was a few years later, 80 Day Obsession came out. Now that program was like, it scared me a little. And if I'm being honest, it scared me a lot. It was very focused nutrition. It was 80 days of the same program with Autumn, who I adore. And I thought, you know what if I'm very good at setting limits or goals that I can achieve, being, and maybe people can relate to, you're that perfectionist, you hold yourself back from you really trying something different in case you might fail. So I just thought, what if I just do this thing, right? I'm going to go into the community. I'm going to do the nutrition bang on. I'm going to do this fitness. And at the end of 80 days, I said, I need to coach. The reason I had to do it was not because of my physical results that blew me away, but it was how I felt. I felt so good. I felt like I'd found a little piece of me. I felt like I had found a community that was teaching me new language, in how to like respect my body and set boundaries and give myself grace, which were all things I had forgotten about doing. So yeah, I just stepped into coaching because I was like, everybody needs to feel this way. And I will tell you, I still feel that way today. So yeah, and I get to go here, Jackie. So what does a coach do? I will tell you, actually, that was perfect because when I started, I had no freaking idea. I had no Instagram. I was terrified of posting my journey, like my health journey on Facebook, because I was like, everybody knows me as George's wife, Zan and Zoe's mom, and a realtor. And who am I to change the story? Well, that took me a long time to get over. I'm not going to lie, but the changing the story was inspiring them, hopefully, right? Like, and telling people that they can make change in their life too. And I know that I am not the only woman and mom that was struggling with confidence and getting lost in all the hats that she wore. So what do we do as a coach? We share our journey. That's all we do. I started in this business strong. And the reason I did that is because I just shared what I absolutely love. That's literally the secret sauce. And we learn a lot of things as we move through and navigate this business, but you just have to be proof that the product works, do the things and talk about it in a way that feels good for you. Inviting and talking to people. Again, a lot of people reached out to me and I just had to follow up with them, or saying to people, like, if you're looking for something to do at home to fit your schedule, message me, right? It doesn't have to be, you're not knocking on a stranger's door, or you don't have to message people that you've never talked to before. Getting people results is the easy piece. All we have to do is not take responsibility for their journey. We just have to help hold them accountable and remind them what they're working for and create connection and relationships with them. And I'll tell you, over and over, the best thing about our business is the community. So to me, that is so easy to do, right? Connect with others. And personal development. That can look like our national wake up call. That can look like a book. And again, we share a lot about that in our communities, podcasts. I will say, Jackie, I don't know if you listened to the national wake up call yesterday. Julie Voris spoke, and I could listen to that woman speak for days.
Yes.
And she was saying that this business simply is a personal development journey that happens to have an opportunity to create impact and income. And that, like, light bulbs and like fireworks went off for me, because that's exactly what it is. I'm on a journey. We just get to take other people with us.
I love that. I have goosebumps. That is an amazing, amazing perspective, because that's exactly what it is. Yeah. And we want to dive a little bit deeper into these 4 vital behaviors, because a lot of times we overthink, and I'm a perfectionist too. Like, Nico and I are very similar in that way. Like, we believe that if we go all into something, we are going to do it, and we're going to do it all the way. We're not going to halfway do it. We're not going to kind of do it. We're going to do the dang thing. So I hesitated becoming a coach too, because I was like, well, my before and after isn't exactly where I want it to be yet. Like, I don't think I could be a coach. Like, I don't have a 6-pack. Like, I'm not where I need to be yet. You don't need to be. I'm here to tell you that you could literally be a coach on day 1. A coach simply starts by committing to a program. You may have already done that. You may be thinking about doing that, but by committing to a program, like Nico did with 80-Day Obsession, like I did with PIO, and then 21-Day Fix, and then 21-Day Fix Extreme, and then Morning Meltdown 100. I never stop committing to a program. As a coach, it's so important that we're always on a program. I made sure that I was always following my nutrition. So I dove into the nutrition. I made sure that I understood the containers. I wasn't just doing workouts. We have so much more than that. We have this superfood meal replacement shake that I believe in full-heartedly. I would never share this with my friends if I didn't believe that this was truly a game changer to my gut health and my overall well-being. I log my progress every single day. I use our Beachbody On Demand app, and I track my food, I track my shake, I track my workouts. It's all in one simple place. And then I share that with my team on our bond groups. I share the good, the bad, and the ugly. Anybody who knows me for the past almost year, I've been going through a horrific back injury that is preventing me from doing workouts. That doesn't mean I stopped showing up. I still show up every day. I talk about my struggles. I'm literally sitting here drinking celery juice because it's helped me with my inflammation. And guess what? I share that with my followers, and that breathes trust into them that I know what the heck I'm doing now, right? And I share that with them along my journey. In the beginning, it doesn't have to look like what my business looks like now. It just has to mean you are showing up every single day and you are being proof that these products work simply by saying that you are doing them. You are asking people to go all in with you. And that's where the second vital behavior comes in. Nico, you want to touch on that? Yeah.
Yeah, inviting. You know, it's easy. It just, and again, this is something I think we all struggle because we do overthink about it. But we do overthink. You can, when we love something, if we have, there's like jeans, for instance, right, that we love or that fit great, or, headbands or a workout top. We talk about it. We share it with our friends. We say, hey, look what I got. I got this at Aerie. And, I'd love to, I got this for $5, or, we talk about the things. We don't hesitate to share it. And in this business, I know nobody wants to be salesy, and nobody, like, we all get that, but you don't need to sell anything. You just need to share and talk about it. And I know one of my hangups definitely was like, and we've talked about it on our team a little bit. Like, if I message somebody and I'm like, hey, want to do this workout with me? Like, what are they going to think? Are they going to think that, I think they need to lose weight, or like, right, they're not doing something correctly? If that's not my intention. So if that's not your intention, you just have to say what you feel, right? Like, if you're like, I think you need to do this workout with me, period. Well, they can interpret that any way you like. But I'm always like, I love what I'm doing. I'm doing this new program. It makes me feel amazing because it reminds me I can do hard things. And when I can do those extra squats in my gym, I know I can push a little bit harder in other areas of my life as well. So it's just in how you deliver, right? And all you have to do is use your voice. And again, follow up with people. And the other thing, we do have to keep asking. And if you're a coach already, how many times did you need to be asked, right? And if you're not a coach already, how many times have you been asked and you're still thinking about it, right? We need to be asked multiple times, or at least presented the opportunity many times. So, our fitness is no different.
Absolutely. That's so true. And the fitness and the business, they're so parallel in so many ways. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Getting results. Again, she said, this is kind of the easy part because Beachbody makes it really easy. Our programs are so effective. Our Beachbody On Demand app has everything you need to run a bod group, but you don't need to do that at first. You're really just inviting them to our bod groups. Nico and I have our own groups that we run. You don't need to create anything. You don't need to, reinvent the wheel at all. We have our coaches bring their challengers into our group so that you don't have to run anything. You don't have to be in charge of anything. You just have to be the one who's inviting your friends and family to join you as accountability partners. And we want to get them results. You want to get results, and then you want your friends to get results, because what's going to happen then, if they get results, they're going to keep coming back for more. They're going to become Beachbody lifers, which is what I am, which is what a lot of people on my team are. They are lifers. They are in this for life. They want to keep doing this over and over and over again. And every month we have a new challenge. And I have those people who every single month, yes, whatever you're doing, Jackie, yes, I want to do that with you. So this is actually one of my coaches, Allison. I met her through my husband, and you can see on the far left photo, like, this is the person that she was. She's a mom of 4 kids. She was hiding behind her kids in photos. She felt very uncomfortable in her body. She lacked a lot of self-confidence. The second photo is her about a year later, and the third photo is her after she became a coach. I mean, can you see the confidence that this woman is exuding from her? Like, the first photo, she's behind the camera, like buried behind her kid. The second one, she's kind of leaning back. She's kind of unsure of herself. That last photo, she is like, this is who I am, and I am proud of it. I mean, the non-scale victory of confidence that this coaching business builds is absolutely unprecedented. And it is something that I personally have absolutely seen myself grow into, and a lot of my coaches have as well. By making ourselves a little bit uncomfortable every single day, you can grow into absolutely anybody you want to become. And when we're in those bod groups, we want to make sure that we're checking in on our challengers. We don't just invite them and like, peace out, have a good day, we'll see you later. You know, we check in on them. I run health bets, we run challenges. We always lead from the front, meaning that I am logging I'm being the proof, right? I'm logging my shake, I'm logging my workout, I'm commenting on other people's posts, and I'm celebrating even the smallest victories. Even the smallest things are huge. Like I had a coach of mine or a challenger of mine send me a picture the other day, went to Publix, was starving, didn't get chips, I got an apple. Like, how huge is that? Like, she didn't get a bag of chips to snack on, she grabbed an apple and snacked on it instead. That's huge, you know, and I celebrated her. I sent her a voice note and I was like, yes, that's amazing, I'm so proud of you, you know, because I'm her coach. And that's what we do as coaches. We are cheerleaders for our squad, and we make sure that we show up for them every single day. But sometimes it takes personal development, right?
Oh, and this has been a game changer for me in my life. So when I started coaching, like I said, I was in a tough spot, I think, but I also didn't know it yet. Like, I went through this program and I felt so good. And that rest of that year, like I said, my team taught me a new language, gave me new confidence, new ideas about how I can do life, basically. And at the end of that year, I hit a wall. I was burnt out of everything that I was committed to. I was so tired. I felt so much shame, because I had a great life, and I was very good at pretending everything was fabulous, and behind, you know, not even closed doors, just in my own head, I was struggling really, really hard. So when I say this journey is a personal development journey, it really is. I mean, if you listen to our trainers, they're constantly reminding us that we can do hard things. And personal journey means it's personal. So you get to choose books that fuel you, right? I read one about money mindset. That was something for me that I struggled with, right? Asking people to spend money just because it's my own stuff. We need to get it out of our own way, and personal development will help us do that. But you also have this community to share it with, to make recommendations, to chat things through. It has to be part of our journey every single day. But I think we're so freaking blessed that we have a job where our company is like, number one, you have to be in a good space yourself.
Absolutely.
Right? Like, that we're so blessed.
It's vital, right? It's vital.
Yeah. It's a vital behavior.
It's a vital behavior. So those are the behaviors that we practice, but are we actually going to like make money doing this? Yes, of course. This is a business at the end of the day, but you know, this is a type of business where we are rewarded in so many other ways. I mean, I get messages on the daily of, Jackie, I can't thank you enough. Jackie, I'm so glad that I joined you, you know, and those fill my heart. I say to my husband all the time, like, I would do this job for free, but I don't do it for free, but I would. Because
those messages are money.
Yeah.
Those messages are money.
Those messages are amazing. It's everything. Yeah. But yes, of course you make money. Our compensation plan is a little bit complicated in the long run, but right up front, there's things that we can talk about, but we'll talk about those with you one-on-one, so we don't have to dive into them on this call. But other things that you can earn, trips. Okay, Nico and I just got back from Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, on an earned trip that we got from 2021, and now we're going on into 2022, right? And this year every single coach has the opportunity to earn a trip to Mexico next year. We're going to Riviera Maya. You have a choice of an adults only all-inclusive resort or the Hard Rock, and I am so freaking stoked. Like, I am just beyond excited for that. And literally by joining today, you can qualify to earn this trip for next year. I joined in 2019. I earned a trip for 2020 and a trip for 2021, and I full on intend on earning this next trip. We also have prizes every couple of months. So your first month in Success Club, on the top right of your screen, you'll see there's a crossbody bag. There's a 3-month, 6-month, 9-month, and 12-month prize, all which are really fun to get in the mail. Half the time I'm just doing the work and I get this thing in the mail. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot that I won that. That's super cool, right? And then of course, if you earn a Success Starter qualification, which we can go into what that is later, it's really just helping 3 people every single month. That's kind of our bare minimum basis, is helping 3 people get started on their health and fitness journey with the total solution package, which is probably what you started with if you're already a challenger or a coach, and what you should start with if you are not one yet. So Nico's going to talk about why the time is right now to join, for sure.
Our company has lined us up brilliantly. And so we have this Fire and Flow coming in May, which I got to sample. Jackie, I'm sure you did while we were in Punta Cana. We got to work out with those two trainers. I got to say the flow is brilliant. It's so hard. It is going to be so good. Lift More. I mean, that program sells itself because people love Joel. It's like the second one to his first, like he had Lift 4 first program. This is Lift More. It's the second one. It will sell itself. But I just have to spend 2 seconds here talking about Gut Protocol. That is what we are currently doing. Jackie and I both have groups that are starting this program Monday. And if you remember why I started coaching, it was because I dove into a program that was focused on nutrition, fitness, and I dove in and I leaned into my community. That is exactly what this program is. It is a gift. It is a gift to anybody that is willing to commit to it, and it will change our business also if we let it. So we said there was that parallel.
I agree. I totally agree. Like I have had more interest, and I just want to throw in there, Beachbody sold out of this program in less than 24 hours. Like what? I mean, it was 6 weeks worth of product sitting in their warehouse, and they sold out of it in less than a day. That is the need that people are looking for this program. And it's because, like Nico said, it's because of the nutrition. That's the game changer. It's not just a workout program. It's not just like a health bet where it's like looking, how much weight you've lost. No, this is about truly changing our gut. If you have not signed up yet to be a coach, then I suggest that you go with this Shakeology Essentials package for 4-week gut protocol. Again, we start on Monday, both of us do, and your cost here is on the left, but it includes so much, including your vegan Shakeology and an entire year to Beachbody On Demand. And when you join as a coach, your coach business fee of $39.95 is waived. You don't have to pay that at all. And if you've signed up to be a preferred customer or a customer in the last 30 days, within the last 30 days, you can actually sign up to be a coach for free right now. Okay, so that's definitely something to take advantage of. We are so excited. If you cannot already tell, we love this business. We love this company. We love talking about all these things, and we truly hope that we've answered some of your questions. I know you probably have a lot, but we are here to answer all of them. That's what we do as coaches, and we hope that you will ask the questions, and we are so excited to welcome you to our team. Thank you so much for being here tonight, everybody. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Jackie.